first opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Another run here for Robinson. Finding room across midfield. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. Pick up of 46 yards.
Well, how about that for a statement on your opening drive, Mike? I mean, we knew coming in that they wanted to get this run game going, and man, boy, did they ever.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Okay, ready? 19. Back to 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the gun, here is Penix. Escaping to his left. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Third and 2. And Penix. That one, take it in. Tyler Scott, touchdown Falcons. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one into the hands of Jefferson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Headed left, buying time. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, and picks up the first down. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Now, deep ball for London. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Penix. Oh, the ball comes out. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Again, it's Jones. Well, let's give him about 4 on that one. Linebacker of Detroit, Anderson there to make the play. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
First down, Vikings.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Mason will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Roll. Let's go now. Hey, smash. 18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 bicep. Hey, you got motion there. You got motion there right there.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He does a nice job coming safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. We'll go play action now with Penix. Now he takes off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
On first down, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And here's Bijan. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Go. Cowboy 80. Go.
On second down, Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It is third and long. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Second and inches. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Atlanta.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 36 yards. They'll go back to Jones on first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
Hey, smash rush.
He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he's in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Riker down. On for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Robinson.
The Falcons take over
25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Go! Second 60. Drop roll 80.
From the gun, here is Penix. And a downfield to the tight end pitch. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota. This is Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's to the sideline and pulled in by Jefferson.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Smash. Smash. Let go.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Vikings 24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Go.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. On the give, it's Jones. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That one caught by Hawkinson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run. This is Mason. He's going to have a Vikings first down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The 6-yard line. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 31, Falcons 28. Will Reichard to
So
kick off.
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Ball on the
and
28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 18 left. 18 ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time fighting.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and a yard. In motion, it's Jefferson. A run. It's Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he'll take this one in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Robinson.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 18, go.
They'll run with Robinson. Uh-oh. Past the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from